There are some very exciting rumors about NIO signing a partnership with fossil fuel energy giant Sinopec that I just have to talk about with you guys today. Also, we need to look at the crazy price action this stock is seeing right now, the recent news about them getting listed on another stock exchange, which I think is very positive of course, and lastly ask ourselves whether NIO stock is a buy at these current share prices. There is tons to talk about today guys, so stay tuned. Now firstly, let's check out the crazy stock chart for NIO. Just last Friday it was at a ridiculously low share price of $32 at its lowest, and now on Thursday it is at $43 a share at the time of this video. So more than a 30% gain in that short time period. These are massive swings up and down, so why is this happening to NIO right now? I really don't want to go too much into this because it is quite simply a correction in pretty much all EV stocks and just tech stocks in general. The charts of NIO and Tesla are pretty much identical, yet really the only thing they have in common is being mainly EV companies. It is crystal clear to me that a drop has nothing to do with NIO as a company, which is also why it suddenly went up 17% on Monday, for example. So because I personally see a much higher share price for this company, these movements don't faze me one bit. So let's move on to some very exciting rumors now that will make the company even better, and that is a partnership with oil and gas giant Sinopec. It is not yet announced but highly anticipated by the Chinese securities media. In an article published on Monday, the Securities Daily said that going to a gas station to change batteries for new energy vehicles, this scenario is close to becoming a reality. And in that article they cited rumors that NIO's first second generation battery swap station is expected to go live at the Sinopec gas station in Beijing on April 15th. And that NIO will also reach a strategic cooperation agreement with Sinopec to build battery swap stations at more Sinopec gas stations in the future. Guys, this would be huge for NIO. Not only would they collect a bunch of revenue through having more swap stations, of course, it will expose the traditional car users to the NIO brand and encourage customers to buy themselves an EV car like NIO. Finding places to charge your car is still quite an inconvenience in the minds of a lot of car users right now, and once they see NIO battery swap stations at just regular gas stations, it will feel so much easier to make the change and become an EV user. And these are not just regular charging stations. These are among the 500 second generation battery swap stations that NIO plans to build this very year, and they are super efficient and easy to use, with the NIO car owners not even needing to get out of the car in order to charge it. So of course it will be so much easier than a traditional way to fuel your vehicle with gas. Of course, this is also a win-win situation for both parties involved. There are many possible profit models here, for example being able to collect electricity fees, staff operating service fees, site management fees, and revenue from supermarket sales. And according to industry researchers, if this partnership goes through and goes well, they would not be surprised to see more and more battery swap stations popping up at other gas stations. CEO of NIO, William Liebin, has met executives from Sinopec, so they are definitely in some kind of talks right now, and I'll make sure to update you guys once we know more about these rumors. Very exciting stuff indeed. So now let's move on to the next announcement on March 9th, and that is that we will be seeing XPeng, Li Auto, and you guessed it, NIO, getting listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So what does this actually mean, and why is it a big deal? So quite simply, we will see a whole new group of investors getting an easy way to buy NIO stock. A lot of these are retail investors who, just like you and me, are trying to get into some good electric vehicle stocks right now and who would not get into NIO otherwise. So the demand for NIO stock will very likely go up, making it easier for NIO to raise money for their various operations, as well as exposing the NIO brand to a wider audience. Now, some are afraid that this might cause share dilution because NIO will be issuing new shares for the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, but I think those people are not taking into account the massive increase in investor demand simply by making the stock available to such a large new audience. So really, and it will simply make it easier for people to invest in NIO and very likely give the company billions of dollars in new capital to further expand their business operations in the future. So with this said, it seems like we have only, if anything, seen positive stuff happen to NIO despite the recent drop. So is it worth investing in right now? Personally, I still think the current dip is just a great buying opportunity for any long-term EV investor. Like I said earlier, the EV, battery and autonomous market will be worth trillions in the future, and as I believe NIO has a very good chance to take market shares in this new industry, which should in turn warrant a much higher market cap than around $50 billion, then of course I am still bullish on the stock and look at the current share price as a buying opportunity. And also guys, like I said in an earlier video, pretty much all analysts that were covering NIO before, like Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan and Bank of America, are still incredibly bullish on the stock with targets of up to and even beyond $80 a share. And just very recently, just now, we saw investment bank Mizuho Securities covering NIO for the first time, giving a buy rating and a $60 price target. So I really think the recovery in this stock is imminent and I am happily holding patiently for the long term. My personal price target is still way above $100 a share and it won't change unless NIO as a company changes. As always though guys, make sure to do your own research and come to your own conclusions with your hard-earned money. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, it is rather my honest and humble opinion. And with that, I want to conclude today's video. If you are new here, by the way, my name is Sam and welcome to the channel. Here I talk about various different interesting growth stocks that I think have potential for the long term and will make great impact. And if you have followed this channel for a while, you know that I think NIO is clearly one of those companies. Anyways, if you like this particular video, then please press that like button. It is the absolute best way you can support the channel and make the video reach out to more people. Also, if you watched all the way to this point and if you enjoy this content of course, then why not subscribe to this channel, press the notification bell and join our community. Guys, as always, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.